Park closures are extending, Disney announces furloughs for more cast members, and the Disney Cruise Line and Adventures by Disney announce more canceled itineraries. That's all coming up next. Stay tuned. Welcome back to a new edition of All Ears News Roundup. I'm your host, Margot Jordan, and boy, have we been busy with more information coming out about the Disney parks closures, delays, suspensions, and more. We've got a lot to get through, so let's just jump into it. First up, Bob Chapek has been elected to the Walt Disney Board of Directors as per his contract after over a month and a half since being named CEO. Susan Arnold, independent lead director of the board, along with executive chairman Bob Iger, wrote in a statement that they have their faith in Bob Chapek's leadership in his short time so far as CEO. Former CEO Bob Iger recently spoke about the potential for new policy changes once the Disney parks reopen. In an interview with Barron's, Iger spoke to the need for a return to normalcy and for guests to feel they are safe at the parks. He mentioned that the company is looking at measures that China has taken regarding citizens being required to have their temperature taken before boarding public transportation. This may imply that we will see similar temperature screenings instituted at the parks alongside regular security. Bob Iger has also been added to a California task force on job recovery in the state. Thomas Maslam, Senior Vice President of Walt Disney World Resorts and Transportation Operations, along with the current Disney World Park President Josh D'Amaro, have joined a similar economic task force in Florida. Both committees are working to develop a timeline and framework for reopening businesses in the area, including the Disney parks. Next up, after Japan announced that they would be extending their state of emergency, the Tokyo Disney Resort announced a further extension to their closure. Tokyo Disneyland, Tokyo Disney Sea, and the resort hotels will now be closed for a lengthier period of time. The resort will determine a new opening date in mid-May. With Disneyland closed until further notice, some construction projects are being put on hold, including, it seems, Avengers Campus. The new land, based on Marvel superheroes, was supposed to open on July 18th, but the official Disneyland page has been updated with a new, vague statement of coming soon. The first phase of Avengers Campus should still open fairly soon, considering it is already appearing on park maps. While many projects are up in the air when they will open, the opening timeframe for the Moana-inspired Journey of Water walkthrough coming to Epcot might have slipped out. The description on the poster for the new attraction available on Shop Disney seems to indicate that Journey of Water will be opening sometime in 2021. The crucial piece of information has since been removed from the page, so the opening date was probably not intended to be revealed just yet. Whoopsies! The time frame could change as well since construction is temporarily halted while the parks are closed. Up next, according to a new permit filed with the city of Anaheim, Disneyland's Frontierland Hub entrance is set to receive a refurbishment as part of Project Stardust. The estimated $200,000 project will see the 15-foot tall faux wooden gates and 16-foot long marquee replaced. The existing bridge will also be widened to allow for better guest flow. The rescheduling continues with Disneyland After Dark dates being pushed back. The latest after-hours party at Disneyland, Villains Night, was originally scheduled to begin on April 30th. With Disneyland closed until further notice, Disney has made the decision to reschedule the dates for the event until a later time. So, what does this mean if you already have bought tickets? It means they will be automatically transferred to the new dates. Disneyland and Disney World annual pass holders have been able to opt for a partial refund for their passes, but now Premier Passport holders will also be able to take advantage of this policy update. Premier Passport holders who have already paid for this year's pass in full may choose to either have their pass expiration date extended or receive a partial refund on their payment. Have you been getting a lot of exercise during this crazy time? Are you ready to run? Registration for the 2021 Walt Disney World Marathon was delayed a bit, but if you're looking to join the marathon at Disney World this coming January, get ready to register. Registration officially opens May 12th. If you want to get some practice in, you can register for the Run Disney virtual 5Ks where you can run from home. In order to help their cast members keep some of their benefits during this time, Disney has reached agreements with several unions to furlough cast members. Cast members are now officially on furlough as of April 19th. Disney will continue to pay for members' medical insurance and provide educational assistance. Members of Disney's Media and Entertainment Division, including Walt Disney Animation Studios, Pixar, and more, will also be furloughed. Cruising into cruise news, after the CDC extended their no-sail order for another 100 days, Disney Cruise Line announced more cancellations to their sailings. The Disney Dream, Disney Fantasy, and Disney Magic have canceled all their sailings through May 17th. The Disney Magic also added their 7-night Mediterranean cruises in May and June to the cancellations. The Disney Wonder has also been forced to cancel some of their cruises due to a new policy from the Canadian government that prohibits cruise ships with more than 500 passengers from embarking or disembarking in a Canadian port. Because of this, sailings through the end of June have been canceled. The cancellations continue, with Adventures by Disney suspending river cruises that were going to run through early summer. Adventures by Disney cruises that were scheduled to depart between June 11th and June 28th, along with their escapes, have been canceled. The 3-night Barcelona escapes and 7-night Mediterranean adventures by Disney cruises that were originally planned to depart in May and June have also been canceled. Disney announced they will be suspending the college and cultural representative programs, and any applicants that were due to arrive in early June are being asked to stay home. All applicants will have their program fees waived. In Disney movie news, more films have had their release dates delayed due to the current global health crisis. Disney and Pixar's new animated film, Soul, was originally scheduled to come out in June, but it has been pushed back to November 20th, 2020. Raya and the Last Dragon, which was originally planned to release on November 25th, will now debut in theaters on March 12th, 2021. And now for a bit of news that will brighten your spirits. Disney has launched a new website that will allow you to find a ton of new online content to entertain you while you're stuck inside. Disney Magic Moments is where you can find virtual ride-throughs of some of your favorite rides, performances from home by park acts like the Jammers and the Dapper Dans, and a brand new series of Olaf shorts. It's entirely free to check out at DisneyMagicMoments.com. Guess what? A remake of the Disney classic Robin Hood is reportedly in the works. Carlos Lopez Estrada, best known for the film Blindspotting, has been tapped to direct the live-action CGI hybrid. Carrie Grenland is attached to write the remake after previously working on the Lady and the Tramp remake, which I just watched the other day, by the way, and it is so cute. All right, everybody, thanks for dropping by for some Disney news. Hit that like button before you go, and be sure to subscribe to our channel for the latest updates. I'm Margot Jordan, and I will catch you next time. Bye.